Reviewing Ultra 85 by Logic. I think Logic has gotten a lot of unnecessary hate in the past few years, but while I do agree with the fact that he plays up his struggle with being mixed race a bit too much in his music, the way that this album is constructed was very dope to me. He doesn't let the mixed race stuff go, but framing it in the story of Thomas and Kai and their adventure made it a lot less heavy handed, and is really not touched on too much in the album. And also, Logic has been through hella real shit in his life, and that alone makes it hard for me to hate. Plus, add in his ability to actually rap extremely well, made this album a really enjoyable listen for me. The first five records for me were all very dope. I love boom bap beats, and boom bapifying Gucci Mane's Lemonade on Mission Control was something I did not see coming, and it worked really well. I'm also a real nerd, so anime, video game, and sci fi bars are made for me to like. Gardens was the first song I didn't like. The beat was just not my cup of tea, made it a skip for me. But this record has so many great samples, it's hard to even pick. But Ghost in the Machine, Paul Rodriguez, Fear, Favela, Interstellar, and so many more were ingenious flips by longtime producer Six. The content in this album also struck a huge chord with me. It's about letting go of fear, trying every day to find your happiness and become the best version of yourself and accomplishing your dreams. Something that might be cliche to some, but certain lines like on Interstellar where he raps, if you ain't rich doing what you love, then what's the point? And it's because of that mentality that you can't pass a certain point. Think of the millions of dreamers that did what they did and then died. Some were celebrated, others crucified. I ain't saying quit your 9 to 5. That's unrealistic in this world that we live in and we must survive. Stuff like this just hits my whole soul at this point in my life. But then the record, Peace, Love, and Positivity, is probably the most heavy handed Africarian I'm white, I'm black song, where most of the album is not like that. On that song, he talks about confronting his fear of saying the N word on songs and wondering why anyone black says it all. Something that may be cringe to some, but I personally mess with the way that Logic portrayed his thought process on this. While I didn't care for records like Teleport, Gardens, or Antidote, overall I like this album, and I think that despite what many say, Logic has fucking soul, man. His experiences and the way he delivers his perspective on this record spoke to me. Combine that with the insanely good production, that feels like he told Six, yo, make a bunch of ill shit to get high and freestyle to, combined in a fire ass way to me. Scoring Logic's Ultra 85 and 8.3 out of 10. Tell me what you think in the comments. What would you rate it? Peace.